Okay, so I want to show you my folding workstation. I have this workstation because I have this dick here. His name is Schmeep. He's very nosy. So here's how it's set up. Buddy, are you going to stop eating the fabric? Stop eating the fabric. Okay. Up here, there's a magnet. This magnet I found from a place in LA called Salvage. It's very cool. They just have a bunch of random stuff. It's great. The height of my fold-out table is 36 inches, so it's a very convenient yard measure. So it's great. I really like that. Tabletop is from IKEA. Maximum $20, and I have 3 of these. My fold-out table is sectioned into 3 parts. Each one of the 3 parts can be folded up independently of the other 2. I do this because it's really convenient to have a really large work area when I need it, but sometimes I don't really need that much space, so it's really convenient to be able to fold up 2 of the 3 and only use whichever portion of the table that I need at that time. I use a 3-part Olfa mat because my table is in 3 parts, and it's really great because the IKEA table is exactly the width of the Olfa mat. So let me take this off. The other great advantage to having the Olfa mat on the table is my work surface is pretty clear when I need it to be clear. This is my lovely filing system. I'm sure everyone's got it. So there's also a metal plate on here. I put the metal plate here so that it will connect with the magnet so I can fold everything up. So let me fold it up for you so you can see how that works. So it just folds right against the wall. There you go. And it stays there. The piano hinges, I'm not sure if they're really visible, but the piano hinges, I ended up buying from Rockler. They also sell them at Home Depot. I just felt that the ones from Rockler, they just felt more legit. That's all. And with the piano hinges that kind of create that axis so it can fold up against the wall, you just have to anchor them really well. And it's not enough to just screw 3 little holes in the piano hinges and call it a day. Like, I went all the way across the bottom, and I got these special like little blue and orange like wall anchors that like spread out and really grip the wall so that I don't have to deal with damage. I don't really know if you can tell, but here there's I got a metal stainless steel sheet and I painted it over so that I can like use magnets and just stick stuff on here. It's blank right now, but it's convenient so that when I fold it up, I can get reminders of whatever I have going on. Or I just use my super awesome tape system. So the legs I built myself. Again, the hardware I picked up, I believe, at Rockler, except for this weird wire thing. This is from a table that I was throwing out, and then I realized I could use this weird wire thing to like hang things, like fabric that I'm using, off of my table. So when I really want to pull it out, I'll just pull it out. Oh, oops, there we go, like so. And there you go. So underneath my table, I have a set of drawers and just a few things that I don't need all the time that are like underneath the table. The toolbox usually goes on top of the set of drawers when I folded the table up. And yeah, so this is my super convenient workstation. All in, between all 3 tables and the hardware, maybe I spent $80 total between all of the supplies. The cutting mats, these are a totally different story. The cutting mats, the 3-part cutting mats I bought, and they were about $150, like $150, $200, like somewhere in that range. But I really like them, and I use my rotary cutter a lot, so I'm gonna keep them. I also have one of these clip-on lights from IKEA, which is super convenient because then I can just add extra light where I need it when I'm working on stuff. And then right above my fold-away cutting table is a little haberdashery, as it were. So all the fabrics up there, generally they're things that I don't want my cat to get to. He's pretty nice, but he likes eating fabric. So yeah, so they're all on the wall. Big rolls are up top, smaller pieces are below. The shelf was necessary, but it's also a good addition when it's a little bit like straightened up. Like, it is substantially nicer looking, but this was not exactly a planned video excursion I was going on. So steal the idea. It's great. Don't forget to get the metal plates. Don't forget to over-engineer your magnets. Technically, this whole tabletop thing only weighs like 17.5 pounds, but I went ahead and I bought the heavier magnets. I think they're rated for like 65 pounds, just because I really don't want this falling down. And I also live in an earthquake prone area, so stronger magnets mean less stuff falling off the shelves. If you notice up there in the little haberdashery, little fabric thing, the rolls of material are actually held like where they are by these kind of square shaped brackets against the wall. Again, because I want my fabric to be awesome, but also I don't want it falling in the event of an earthquake. And yeah, so enjoy. Build your own table. It's fantastic.